I have to say, being in Los Angeles in spring is very confusing for me. In London, spring means one special day when the sun comes out and every British person immediately runs to the park in shorts and eats ice cream.
Welcome, everyone, to a Cup of English podcast. I'm Lily.
And I'm Paul, and at 15 degrees in London, people act like it is 30 degrees in Spain. Last April, Lily visited me, and she was wearing a scarf and a jacket, completely normal for a human being, and everyone in the park was looking at her like she was crazy.
I was the only person in the entire park wearing a scarf. A man near us had taken his shirt off completely.
It was 16 degrees. He had been waiting since October. You have to respect that.
In what world is 16 degrees a beach day?
In Britain. This is simply the reality. Okay, today we are talking about spring. Vocabulary, feelings, traditions, perfect for beginners. Let's go.
So, spring is the season after winter and before summer. Warmer weather, more sunshine, flowers, green trees. First word, bloom. When flowers bloom, they open and grow. The flowers are blooming. The cherry trees are in bloom.
And blossom. The flowers you see on trees in spring. Cherry blossom, apple blossom. The trees are covered in blossom. I went to sit under a cherry tree in London last April. Very peaceful. A pigeon sat on my head for 4 minutes.
A pigeon sat on your head?
I didn't want to disturb it. It also had a long winter. I was being considerate.
Did anyone see you?
2 small children nearby were pointing at me. The parents were trying very hard not to laugh. I like to think I gave them a lovely spring memory.
You are so strange. Okay, fresh. Spring air feels fresh and clean. I love the fresh spring air. Mild. Not too hot, not too cold. The weather in spring is very mild. And to come alive. Everything starts growing again. The garden comes alive in spring.
Also, spring cleaning. In spring, people clean their homes deeply, throw away old things, start fresh. Lily tried to help me with spring cleaning last year. She came with big bags, very organized, very prepared.
In 3 hours, we threw away exactly 4 things. 1 old magazine, 2 pens that didn't work, and 1 sock with no partner.
I kept the other sock. The partner may still be somewhere.
Paul, the sock has been alone for how long?
Some years.
Some years. He is waiting for a sock that has been missing for years.
Hope is important, Lily.
That is not hope. That is a sock. Okay, I also found in his cupboard a box from university with old notes, a broken clock, 3 empty bottles, and a rubber duck.
The rubber duck has sentimental value.
Why does a rubber duck have sentimental value?
A friend gave it to me. It still makes me smile every time I see it. That is the definition of valuable.
I cannot argue with that, and it makes me very angry.
Spring cleaning 0, Paul 1.
And then, this is the best part, I found the Velcro jacket right there in the cupboard. And I said, Paul, this is the spring cleaning moment. This is it. This jacket needs to go. And he took the jacket out of the cupboard very carefully, like he was holding a baby, and said, absolutely not.
I was gentle with it because it is a good jacket.
He held the jacket and looked at me like I had suggested something terrible, like I had suggested throwing away a family member.
That jacket has been with me through a lot.
It is a jacket, Paul. It has not been through anything. It just hung in a cupboard.
It hung there faithfully, every single year, always ready. That is loyalty.
I give up. I genuinely give up. Okay, spring cleaning vocabulary. To throw away. To put something in the bin. I threw away my old shoes. To declutter. To remove things you don't need. Simple word, very useful. I need to declutter my room. And out with the old, in with the new. A classic English expression for spring. Get rid of old things, welcome new things.
Which I reject as a philosophy, but acknowledge as a useful phrase.
How do people feel in spring? To feel refreshed. Spring makes you feel new and full of energy. I always feel refreshed in spring. To feel motivated. You want to start new things. Spring makes me feel so motivated. And a great expression, a fresh start. To begin again, to leave the old behind. Spring feels like a fresh start.
Every spring, I make a list of things I want to do. New books, new places, new habits.
And do you do them?
I make a very good list.
He makes the list and then postpones indefinitely. Paul, what is step 2 after the list?
I'm working on it.
He has been working on step 2 for several springs now. Also, a beautiful expression, a breath of fresh air. This means something new and exciting that makes you feel good. You can use it about weather. The spring air is a breath of fresh air. Or about people. She is a breath of fresh air. Or a new job, a new place. Very versatile.
Spring genuinely does this to me every year. Even here in LA, where the weather is always nice, there is something about spring that makes everything feel possible. New energy, new ideas.
New lists that will be postponed indefinitely.
New lists, yes. Very important step 1. Spring traditions. In Britain, we have Easter. People give each other chocolate eggs and children do Easter egg hunts. They look for hidden chocolate eggs around the house and garden.
We do this in America too. I loved Easter egg hunts as a kid.
My mom hid the eggs very well. One year, I found one in July, behind the television. I ate it.
Paul, it was 3 months old.
It was chocolate. Chocolate does not go bad.
That is not true.
I was fine. I am here. The egg did not defeat me.
The egg did not defeat me. Put that on a t-shirt. In America, spring also means spring break, 1 week holiday from school. Students go on trips, go to the beach. I had one spring break where my friends and I planned to go to Miami. Very exciting. We booked the flights, booked the hotel.
Oh no, what happened?
One friend got sick. One friend couldn't afford it anymore. One friend's car broke down. In the end, only me and my friend Sophie went. We got to Miami. It rained for 5 days straight.
5 days of rain in Miami?
5 days! I paid for flights and a hotel to watch Netflix in the rain. I could have done that at home, for free.
For free.
Sophie said, "Well, at least we're together." And I said, "Sophie, we live 10 minutes apart. We could be together at home on my sofa for $0."
What did Sophie say?
She ordered room service, put on a film, and honestly, after day 2, we had a great time. But still, Miami, rain, 5 days.
You know what this is? This is the British Spring experience. Welcome to our world.
I paid to experience British spring in Miami. Incredible.
Last expression, spring fever. That feeling in spring when you are full of energy, you want to go outside, you can't concentrate, you feel a little bit crazy with happiness. I have spring fever. I can't sit still.
Do you get spring fever, Paul?
Every year. First warm day in London. I cannot work. I just want to walk outside and look at things. Even here in LA, I feel it. Something about spring makes everything feel possible.
Same. Every spring, I want to start everything new. New habits, new projects.
New friends who don't try to throw away your rubber duck.
I was not going to throw away the rubber duck. The Velcro jacket was the problem.
The jacket stays. The duck stays. This is not negotiable.
Okay, your challenge for today. Leave it in the comments. What is your favorite thing about spring? Flowers? Warm weather? Easter chocolate? Tell us.
Subscribe to A Cup of English podcast. Free. New episodes every week. And every subscriber means the world to us.
See you in the next one.
Cheerio, everyone.
Bye, guys.